Hi there. We are on day 157 of our Through the Bible in 1 Year chronologically. We'll get the whole thing read by the end of the year. And today we're doing 3 more chapters in Proverbs, 10 through 12. Let's jump over there. And we'll just read through them, shall we? Solomon's Proverbs. These are the actual Proverbs, okay? A wise son brings joy to his father, but a foolish son heartache to his mother. Ill-gotten gains do not profit anyone, but righteousness rescues from death. You got that? Ill-gotten gains. The Lord will not let the righteous go hungry, but he denies the wicked what they crave. Idle hands make one poor, but diligent hands bring riches. The son who gathers during summer is prudent, but the son who sleeps during harvest is disgraceful. Blessings run the head of the righteous, but the mouth of the wicked conceals violence. The remembrance of the righteous is a blessing, but the name of the wicked will rot. Got that? A wise heart accepts commands, but foolish lips will be destroyed. The one who lives with integrity lives securely, but whoever perverts his ways will be found out. A sly wink of the eye causes grief, and foolish lips will be destroyed. Wink of the eye. The mouth of the righteous is a fountain of life, but the mouth of the wicked conceals violence. Hatred stirs up conflicts, but love covers all offenses. Okay? Wisdom is found on the lips of the discerning, but a rod is for the back of one who lacks sense. I used to beat him back then. The wise store up knowledge, but the mouth of the fool hastens destruction. Right. A rich man's wealth is his fortified city. The poverty of the poor is their destruction. Right. Now you could go into each one of these and make a whole sermon out of it. Okay. The labor of the righteous leads to life. The activity of the wicked leads to sin. The one who follows instruction is on the path to life. The one who rejects correction goes astray. The one who conceals hatred has lying lips, and whoever spreads slander is a fool. This is gossip, okay? Gossip. When there are many words, sin is unavoidable, but the one who controls his lips is wise. Got that? One of the most important proverbs, keep your mouth shut. Okay? The tongue of the righteous is pure silver. The heart of the wicked is of little value. The lips of the righteous feed many, but the fool die for lack of sense. The Lord's blessings and riches and struggle adds nothing to it. Don't sweat the small stuff. Right? As shameful conduct is pleasure for a fool, so wisdom is for a man of understanding. What the wicked dreads will come to him, what the righteous desire will be given to them. When the whirlwind passes, the wicked are no more, but the righteous are secure forever. Like vinegar to the teeth and smoke to the eyes, so the slacker is to one who sends him on an errand. Right. The fear of the Lord prolongs life, but the years of the wicked are cut short. The hope of the righteous is joy, but the expectation of the wicked comes to nothing. Got that? The way of the Lord is a stronghold for the honorable, but destruction awaits the malicious. The righteous will never be shaken, but the wicked will not remain on earth. Right. The mouth of the righteous produces wisdom, but a perverse tongue will be cut out. Got that? The lips of the righteous know what is appropriate, but the mouth of the wicked only what is perverse. Right. Chapter 11. Dishonest scales are detestable to the Lord, but an accurate weight is his delight. This goes on a lot now. It's called shrinkflation, the new term for it. When pride comes, disgrace follows, but with humility comes wisdom. Always be humble. Very important. The integrity of the upright guides them, but the perversity of the treacherous destroys them. Wealth is not profitable on the day of wrath, but righteousness rescues from death. Can't take it with you. The righteousness of the blameless clears his path, but the wicked person will fall because of his wickedness. The righteousness of the upright rescues them, but the treacherous are trapped by their own desires. When the wicked man dies, his expectation comes to nothing. All hope placed in wealth vanishes. Right? You can't take your money with you. The righteous one is rescued from trouble. In his place, the wicked goes in. With his mouth, the ungodly destroys his neighbor, but through knowledge, the righteous are rescued. When the righteous arrive, a city rejoices. When the wicked die, there is joyful shouting. We could use some of that, huh? A city is built up by the blessing of the upright, but it is torn down by the mouth of the wicked. Whoever shows contempt for his neighbor lacks sense, but a man with understanding keeps silent. You got that? A man with understanding keeps silent. Keep your mouth shut. A gossip goes around revealing a secret, but a trustworthy person keeps a confidence. God hates gossip. Big time. Big time hates gossip. Without guidance, people fall, but with many counselors, there is deliverance. If someone puts up security for a stranger, he will suffer for it, but the one who hates such agreements is protected. Okay? Don't co-sign. Don't co-sign for anybody. Right? A gracious woman gains honor, but violent men gain only riches. Okay? Lots of those out there, huh? A kind man benefits himself, but a cruel man brings disaster on himself. A wicked man earns an empty wage, but the one who sows righteousness a true reward. Genuine righteousness leads to life, but pursuing evil leads to death. Okay? Those with twisted minds are detestable to the Lord, but those who with blameless conduct are his delight. Right? Be assured that the wicked will not go unpunished, but the offspring of the righteous will escape. A beautiful woman who rejects good sense is like a gold ring in a pig's snout. All right, I'm doing it good. The desire of the righteous turns out well, but the hope of the wicked leads to wrath. One person gives freely, yet gains more. Another withholds what is right, only to become poor. All right. A generous person will be enriched, and one who gives a drink of water will receive water. People who curse anyone who hoards grain. People will curse anyone who hoards grain, but a blessing will come to the one who sells it. All right. The one who searches for what is good finds favor, but if someone looks for trouble, it will come to him. Right? You look for trouble, you're going to find it. That's that. Anyone trusting in his riches will fall, but the righteous will flourish like foliage. The one who brings ruin on his household will inherit the wind, and a fool will be a slave to someone whose heart is wise. The fruit of the righteous is a tree of life, but violence takes lives. And 31, if the righteous will be repaid on earth, how much more the wicked and sinful? Okay. Chapter 12. Whoever loves discipline loves knowledge, but one who hates correction is stupid. The good person obtains favor from the Lord, but he condemns a man who schemes. Okay. Man cannot be made secure by wickedness, but the root of the righteous is immovable. A capable wife is her husband's crown, but a wife who causes shame is like rottenness in his bones. The thoughts of the righteous are just, but guidance from the wicked leads to deceit. Okay? The words of the wicked are a deadly ambush, but the speech of the upright rescues them. The wicked are overthrown and perish, but the house of the righteous will stand. A man is praised for his insight, but a twisted mind is despised. Right. Better to be dishonored, yet have a servant, than to act important, but have no food. A lot of people doing that now, huh? Acting important, driving big cars, and using fancy phones, and they can't even afford to feed their kids. We won't go there. 10, a righteous man cares about his animal's health, but even the merciful acts of the wicked are cruel. The one who works his land will have plenty of food, but whoever chases fantasies lacks sense. At that. The wicked desire what evil men have, but the root of the righteous produces fruit. Right. An evil man is trapped by his rebellious speech, but a righteous one escapes from trouble. A man will be satisfied with good by the words of his mouth, and the works of a man's hands will reward him. A fool's way is right in his own eyes, but whoever listens to counsel is wise. A fool's displeasure is known at once, but whoever ignores an insult is sensible. Right. Whoever speaks the truth declares what is right, but a false witness, deceit. There is one who speaks rashly like a piercing sword, but the tongue of the wise brings healing. Like that. Truthful lips endure forever, but a lying tongue only a moment. Deceit is in the hearts of those who plot evil, but those who promote peace have joy. Like that. No disaster overcomes the righteous, but the wicked are full of misery. Lying lips are detestable to the Lord, but a faithful people are his delight. At that. A shrewd person conceals knowledge, but a foolish heart publicizes stupidity. Well, that's true, huh? The diligent hand will rule, but laziness will lead to forced labor. Right. Anxiety in a man's heart weighs it down, but a good word cheers it up. Good stuff. A righteous man is careful in dealing with his neighbor, but the ways of the wicked lead them astray. A lazy man doesn't roast his game, but to a diligent man his wealth is precious. There is life in the path of righteousness, but another path leads to death. So, there you go. Lots of notes. Lots more. We'll be doing more tomorrow, 13, 14, and 15. So, there you have it. If you want to go in depth into these proverbs in this one, I do that every morning. They're usually uploaded by 8 o'clock. You could come back if you don't already. And we tear these. We do one chapter a day, and we tear these apart proverb by proverb and get all the nuances that are behind it and stuff. So, but that's interesting. This is reading through the Bible in a year, so we're just reading through them because there's a lot to read. No time to pause. So, there you have it. That's today, 157. So, stay tuned tomorrow. Give us a like if you think about it. Spread it around. Well, so tomorrow we'll start over again. See you then.